Hey there, everybody. I hope you are well and happy on this Friday. Man, oh man, it's a bit chilly here, but we are looking forward to some great weather next week. So I am very excited about that. Dirty fingernails means that I did get in the garden recently, and I'm super happy about that as well. I have been kind of out of my composition book planner and into what I call a commonplace book. A commonplace is a compendium of life, recipes, lists, to-do list, things that I like, conversations that I've had. The commonplace is a type of journaling, and it encompasses whatever you want it to encompass. As you can tell, I'm always about kind of jazzing up pages, and this is what we're going to do today. We are going to jazz up some pages by using a Jennibellie method called Juicy Edges. I finished processing a magazine this morning, and I had some bits and bobs that I just put into a little container here, a little caddy here. I often wonder how long I've had these caddies. I'm probably going on at least 3 or 4 years with these plastic caddies. I repurpose them. So, if you do have plastic laying around, I know y'all know this already, but, it makes a really nice sorting bin, actually. So I've got some small pieces of magazine in here and then some small pieces of painty paper. I also am going to work with some reimagined gift tags. These are adhesive gift tags. One of my friends, Miss C, hey Miss C, uses her old address labels, and basically you just paint over them, and then you've got these really nice labels that you can peel off and use for different projects, just like that. Right, so I'm going to use some of these. I'm also going to use some almost gone washi tape. This is, to me, when Jennibellie did this, it was like a meditative, very cathartic, healing kind of experience. It's very rhythmic, and I really did love it. So I'll put a link to the description box below for her original Juicy Edges video. I always think of this when I just want to have some hands-on time with a journal or some hands-on time with a commonplace. Don't quite know what to do, then doing Juicy Edges kind of gets your juices flowing and your motor running and that kind of thing. My idea is to do something, it's going to be something like this, and I'm going to carry it all the way down the page. So we'll just start right there. I love to paint on envelopes, and if you've bought my flow journals recently, you know that I'm kind of into using my painted envelopes in flow journals as well as other projects. There's just nothing really that is quite like being able to recycle the junk mail that routinely comes to your house. And sometimes, it's not all junk mail, I prefer getting things in the mail rather than digital notifications and things like that. But, that's just me. That's the old-fashioned kind of girl I am. We do pull these little strips a bit off the page, so when the book is closed, you have things sticking out here, which I really do like. So I do kind of a combination of things sticking out and things being flush with that page. I think I'm going to spill out my Juicy Bits bin so I can get to things a little quicker. All right, for this one, I'm going to flush mount this one. This is a great project to do like in the morning when you're just kind of waking up and you got some coffee in your hand and you're kind of half asleep. It's almost, like I said, it's kind of healing, and it's kind of got a little bit of meditative quality about it. you don't have to think about it too much, and that's one of the reasons that I love it, because it's kind of you just don't have to think about it very much, and that's you know, if your head is full of thoughts and and you know, complications or whatever, then having something so simple, when you're a crafter, you know, you're not having to think about this very much. You're just pasting things onto a page, and it just turns out so beautifully, and you're just going to love it, and you're just going to want to juicy edge all of your pages. Like I said, Jenny does this a different way. It's one of those techniques that I'm not a follower, so I don't do things exactly like other people do them. That is, you know, that's just part of being, or you know, being yourself, right? I mean, we all want to be ourselves. It's also really a learning process to copy other crafters' projects. Now, I want to clarify that. That means that the masters did not become masters. They became masters from copying other artists, especially, you know, during the Renaissance and the Middle Ages. Then that was, you know, that's how you learned. You learned from copying other paintings. So don't ever discount that, y'all, because it's a learning process. But at some point, you know, you want to jump out on your own, and you want to be your original self, and you know, you can always discover who that is. My dog is snoring in the background. She snores loud. You should hear her at night. Ooh. All right, we've got our first little juicy edge done. I'm going to close the book so you can kind of see what that's looking like. And the fun part is when you open this page, it's way inspiring. You know, you want to work with it. You want to paste something in. You want to write something. It's just a really sweet thing to do. You can also, you know, if you are so inclined, you can run a piece of, you can run like a piece of washi tape here and just even this up, if that's your jam. But if it's not, then just leave it like it is. You know, we'll do one like this, and then we'll do one the other way. I kind of like it when it's very sporadic like this, but you know, this is a good way to see what it looks like, right? And I was right, because that washi ran right out right when I put it down here. I knew it was, so there we go. That was running out. Okay, there we go, right there. That makes a really sweet spread, you guys. Something that just beckons you to write. And, you know, we can write about, when you visually look at something, you can write about the months of the year. You can write about being a pensive teenager. You can write about, the healing qualities of art. You know, lots of possibilities here. It's also a great way to break a blank page. I know that a lot of times that we don't quite know what to do on a blank page, and we just have to kind of tool around with things and see what happens and what we can make happen. It's just it's just a fun technique. Jenny is, she's such an inspiration to this community. She has done so much for us in the past few years. She was one of my very first pen pals when I started doing art. Oh my goodness, she is just like, she's the best. All right, this time we started out with our painted painted over adhesive gift tags. So I had these left over from Christmas. I painted them, and then I did just a little bit of collage on them. But they work great for this project. All right, let's do some painty paper. I'll put that right there. All right, now this next little bit, I want it to kind of stick out. And you can, like I said a while ago, you can make everything super flush, or you can choose to give it a little bit of a different approach. Great way to use up your bits if you're cutting something, or in my case, I was harvesting a magazine, but also altering what I harvested at the same time. If you are over at my Patreon site, then you got an exclusive look at that. You can use text pages. I think that text pages are a lot of fun to use in any project. There we go. I'm going to do a big one right here. Great way to just use up those small bits that, you always seem to have them. I grabbed 2 pages here. Whoops. There we go. You could even use some glittery things here. So today we're just using scrap pieces of paper, painted adhesive labels. Anytime anything's out of season, you can buy labels and things for 10 cents. I got some super cool Valentine's things for 10 cents the other day. So you can see how this is looking now. Let's do one more page. I like using the inside of envelopes. That's fun because they're always interesting. Oh, he's got a little decoration on them. I want that one to stick out just a bit. I like this image, so I'm just going to stick that right here. Again, kind of just letting that stick out. I really like this image too. So I'm already building a journaling page here by just utilizing, I'm big into creating ahead. Last night I made stroganoff, I made vegetable beef soup, I made chicken salad, I made egg salad, I made, I can't remember. I made several things. So I was cooking ahead. So this is crafting ahead. Kind of the same concept. You are preparing your pages before you even meet them. And how nice is that? And then when you meet your page, it's like, oh, you're a pretty page. I want to work with you. I want to be your friend. So we might call this Juicy Edges, and then we might do something that kind of plays on the crafting ahead kind of thing. Okay, I've got one more piece for right there. I think we'll use this. This is nice. Nice. All right, let's see if we have anything else that we could possibly just kind of like use to make another small collage. So I think we'll use this. And kind of like that. I'll put that there. Kind of like that. And then we will finish it up with, looks pretty right there. I'll use that. There we go. There. I just made a nice little collage out of that. No, I think we'll keep it like that. All right, guys, so there we go. Just a little idea to carry you through the weekend. Get carried away with Jennibellie's Juicy Edges. It's a great way to use up scraps. It's a wonderful, healing, feel-good kind of art project that is so easy, and the results are just stunning. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. And just check out the description box below for some links that you might find interesting. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See you soon. Bye.